Guess what really drives the Taj Mahal story? This stunning masterpiece was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal, who died during childbirth. The Taj Mahal, with its shimmering white marble and intricate designs, stands as a symbol of Shah Jahan's undying love. However, the tale takes a tragic turn. After completing this magnificent mausoleum, his son Aurangzeb overthrew him in a ruthless power struggle. Shah Jahan was imprisoned in a nearby fort, where he could only stare longingly at the Taj Mahal from his cell. Although he had created a stunning tribute to love, he was left with bittersweet memories and a glimpse of the beauty that now felt out of reach. The story of the Taj Mahal is not just about architecture, it's about love, loss, and the unbreakable bonds that transcend even time itself. What lessons do you think we can learn from this tale? Did you know Mercedes-Benz invented a joystick for driving? This groundbreaking innovation emerged in 1996 with their F200 model, allowing passengers to take the wheel in a whole new way. Instead of the traditional steering wheel, this unique design featured a self-made joystick that controlled both the speed and steering of the car. Think of it as a game controller for a real vehicle. This not only made it easier to control the car from the passenger seat, but also opened up exciting possibilities for driver assistance technologies. The F200's joystick was part of a broader trend in automotive technology designed to enhance safety and convenience. Imagine a scenario where someone could navigate a car caringly, monitoring the road from the comfort of the passenger seat. This innovation lit the way for future advancements in autonomous driving and smart vehicle controls. The creation of the joystick showcases Mercedes-Benz's commitment to pushing boundaries and rethinking how we interact with vehicles. What else could the future hold in driving technology? Did you know that humans can see ultraviolet light? While our eyes are naturally designed to block this fascinating spectrum, certain conditions can change that. When people undergo lens removal surgery, often due to cataracts, they can gain the ability to perceive ultraviolet wavelengths. This opens up a vibrant world of colors that most people never get to experience. Normally, our eye lenses filter out ultraviolet light, keeping those dazzling hues hidden. But after surgery, some individuals can see these wavelengths, revealing details in the environment like patterns on flowers or the vibrant glow of certain materials that are invisible to the average person. It's a remarkable transformation that highlights how adaptable our senses can be. Imagine walking through a garden and seeing flowers that look completely different than they did before. How amazing would it be to experience the world in a whole new light? Hard to believe, but potatoes can catch fire. This surprising risk arises when potatoes are stored improperly, leading to fermentation and the dangerous buildup of heat. When potatoes are packed tightly in a warm, damp environment, the natural sugars inside begin to ferment. This process generates heat, and if it continues unchecked, it can ignite a fire. While it may sound unusual, spontaneous combustion is a real hazard, particularly when root vegetables like potatoes are neglected in storage. To prevent kitchen fires, it's essential to store potatoes in a cool, dry place, ideally in a breathable bag that allows airflow. Keep in mind that moisture and warmth are key culprits in this fiery tale. So next time you stock up on potatoes, remember to keep them safe and sound. Just like any other food, they deserve your care and attention. Uncover the tragic fate of the USS Akron. In 1933, the USS Akron, a magnificent U.S. Navy airship, met its tragic end during a fierce storm in the Atlantic Ocean. This impressive vessel was designed to carry out reconnaissance missions and serve as a flying aircraft carrier. However, as it was navigating turbulent skies, disaster struck. The storm's powerful winds and unforgiving weather conditions led to a catastrophic crash, resulting in the loss of 73 lives, making it one of the deadliest air disasters in history. The loss was deeply felt not just by the families of the crew, but also by the nation, which had invested heavily in airship technology during that era. The Akron's fate raised questions about the safety of airships and their future in military operations. Despite the tragedy, it opened the door for advancements in aviation safety and design. Today, the story of the USS Akron serves as a reminder of the risks associated with early aviation and the courage of those who ventured into the skies. This might surprise you, Slugs have one nose. Unlike many animals, slugs are unique with their single, simple nose, but their sense of smell is quite fascinating. Instead of having a conventional nose like humans, slugs have tentacle-like structures on their heads that serve as their main sensory organs. These tentacles, known as the cephalic tentacles, help slugs navigate their environment. When the slug extends its tentacles, it can detect chemicals in the air, helping it find food or avoid predators. The upper pair of tentacles typically helps with smelling, while the lower pair is primarily for sensing touch. This unusual arrangement allows slugs to thrive in their habitats, exploring damp, leafy areas where they can munch on decaying plants or fresh greens. So, next time you see a slug gliding along, remember it's using its one nose and keen senses to explore the world in its own special way. Here's something incredible about you might be surprised by Himba homes made of dung. In the heart of Namibia, the Himba tribe exemplifies ingenuity with their unique building practices that favor natural materials. They skillfully blend clay with cow dung to construct their distinctive houses known as ombu or ovanda. While the thought of cow dung may raise eyebrows, this eco-friendly building material is exceptionally effective. The dung, when combined with clay, not only solidifies the structure, but also provides remarkable insulation against the intense heat of the desert. As temperatures soar during the day, these sturdy homes maintain a cool interior, offering a refreshing escape from the sweltering sun. The design showcases the Himba's profound connection to their environment, demonstrating how traditional knowledge harmonizes with nature's resources. Additionally, the use of locally sourced materials underscores a sustainable lifestyle that thrives on resourcefulness and respect for the land. By adapting their homes to the climate and materials available, the Himba people illustrate a remarkable example of how indigenous practices can inform modern approaches to sustainable living. What can we learn from this blend of tradition and nature? Is it really true that cobras were bred for profit? It sounds unbelievable, but that's exactly what happened. In some regions, people started breeding cobras to cash in on demand for their venom, which is highly valuable in medicine and traditional practices. However, when the financial incentives dried up, many breeders faced a dilemma. What to do with all those snakes? Instead of continuing to care for them, they chose to release their cobras back into the wild. This decision unleashed a wave of problems. The released snakes, not native to their new environments, disrupted local ecosystems and intensified existing wildlife challenges. This situation highlights a crucial lesson about animal welfare and environmental stewardship. Breeding animals just for profit can lead to serious consequences. Instead, thoughtful solutions that consider both financial needs and ecological balance are essential. How can we prevent such mishaps in the future? Have you heard about America's nightlife scene? In the United States, there's a stunning nightlife statistic to consider. For every 1,500 people, there's one bar or nightclub. This means that in many cities, you can find a vibrant social hub just around the corner. From trendy cocktail lounges in places like New York City to laid-back beach bars in California, the choices are as diverse as the people who visit them. Nightlife plays an essential role in American culture, serving as a space for socializing, entertainment, and even relaxation after a long week. Friends gather to enjoy live music or dance the night away, while others simply unwind with a drink and great conversation. Cities known for their bustling nightlife, like Las Vegas and Miami, particularly showcase this phenomenon, attracting countless visitors looking to have fun. So whether you prefer a quiet pub with local brews or an energetic club with dancing, America offers enough nightlife options to keep everyone entertained. What's your favorite type of night out? Is it really true that one man claimed 48 murders? Yes, the chilling case of Tommy Brown reveals a dark chapter in American crime history. Convicted of 2 murders, Brown took responsibility for as many as 48 killings that occurred nationwide from 1970 to 1995. His victims were a mix of both men and women, showcasing a pattern of violence that included strangulation, stabbing, and shooting. Brown, who had a long criminal history, often hunted for the vulnerable, making his heinous acts even more disturbing. His confessions baffled law enforcement, raising questions about the accuracy of his claims and whether they were exaggerations or the grim reality of an unrepentant serial killer. Each revelation about his past only deepened the fear and intrigue surrounding him. How did one individual manage to evade capture for so long? The truth remains unsettling and compelling, reminding us of the darker sides of human nature. You might be shocked to learn that ice carriers were designed. During World War II, the U.S. Navy pursued an extraordinary concept, an aircraft carrier made entirely of ice. This astonishing idea captivated the minds of engineers and military strategists who envisioned a lightweight and stealthy launch platform over the ocean. The proposal aimed to create a massive floating vessel that could potentially evade enemy radar. This ice carrier would have offered numerous advantages, mainly because of its natural camouflage against the icy waters. However, the ambitious plan faced serious challenges, especially regarding refrigeration. Maintaining such a colossal structure, frozen and functional, amidst the harsh environment of the sea, was an intimidating task that the technology of the era simply couldn't manage. Ultimately, the ice carrier project was abandoned, leading to the construction of traditional aircraft carriers from more durable materials. This intriguing episode in military innovation serves as a reminder that creative thinking can lead to ideas that challenge our understanding of feasibility and practicality. Can you picture a fleet of ice carriers gracefully gliding through the waves? Did you know musk deer thrive in frigid conditions? These remarkable animals are often called the world's most cold-resistant mammals, as they can survive in temperatures that plunge to a staggering -50 degrees Celsius. Found primarily in the mountainous regions of Central Asia, musk deer are specially adapted to their harsh environments. Their thick fur provides excellent insulation, while their unique body structure helps them navigate snowy terrains. Unlike many other deer species, musk deer do not have antlers. Instead, males possess distinct tusk-like canines. This adaptation also contributes to their survival, as it allows them to defend themselves against predators while foraging for food. Their diet mainly consists of leaves, herbs, and shrubs, which they can find even under deep snow. It's fascinating to consider how these incredible creatures manage to thrive where few others can. What other amazing adaptations do animals have? Is it really true that marimbas create magical music? The marimba is a unique percussion instrument known for its warm, melodic tones that fill the air with joy and rhythm. Made from wooden plates and resonators, it produces sound when you strike its keys with drumsticks, creating captivating melodies. While the marimba has African origins, it has become a vibrant part of Latin American culture, especially in countries like Guatemala, Mexico, and Costa Rica. These nations celebrate the marimba during folklore festivals, weddings, and various cultural events, demonstrating its deep connection to their heritage. In fact, many local musicians have adopted the marimba in their traditional performances, blending it beautifully with other instruments. The lively rhythms and beautiful sounds can make anyone want to dance. It's fascinating how an instrument can bridge cultures, bringing people together through music. So the next time you hear the enchanting sounds of a marimba, remember its rich history and the joy it spreads across different communities around the world. Here's a wild fact about Dr. Pepper. The first bottle of Dr. Pepper was sold in America on January 12, 1885, marking a sweet moment in history. Created by pharmacist Charles Alderton in Waco, Texas, this fizzy drink was initially served at a drugstore fountain. Alderton wanted to develop a unique beverage that would please the taste buds of local customers. After many experiments with different flavors and ingredients, he finally hit the jackpot. The drink became popular quickly, thanks to its distinctive mix of 23 flavors, leading to its widespread appeal. Dr. Pepper did not just stay local, it rose to national fame, reflecting the innovative spirit of its time. Today, it is enjoyed by millions around the world, sparking discussions about its secret recipe and unique flavor profile that sets it apart from other sodas. Who would have thought a simple pharmacy concoction could become such a beloved classic? What if I told you about La Voiture Noire, the Bugatti? La Voiture Noire, released in 2019, has taken the automotive world by storm as the most expensive new car ever sold, with a jaw-dropping price tag of approximately 18.68 million euros. This stunning masterpiece pays homage to the legendary Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic from the 1930s, a vehicle celebrated for its engineering and timeless elegance. The La Voiture Noire flaunts a sleek and curvy silhouette, boasting a powerful 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles in just 2.5 seconds. What truly distinguishes it is its unique design. No two La Voiture Noire cars are exactly alike, making each one a true work of art. Designed with performance in mind, it doesn't compromise on luxury, featuring an exquisite interior crafted from bespoke materials that exude comfort and sophistication. For automotive enthusiasts and collectors alike, this car is not merely a vehicle. It represents the pinnacle of engineering and artistry, a dream on wheels and a rolling piece of history. Are you ready to discover more about this spectacular marvel? Guess what really drives a president's fitness? Theodore Roosevelt was not just a leader, he was a man of action. Known for his energetic personality, Roosevelt passionately engaged in physical activities like boxing, judo, and jiu-jitsu. Interestingly, he took up jiu-jitsu primarily to shed some pounds before his election. Imagine the sight of a future president grappling on the mat, sweating it out, all while preparing for the responsibilities of leading a nation. Roosevelt believed that staying physically fit was essential for good leadership. During his presidency, he often encouraged Americans to embrace workouts and outdoor activities, promoting a vigorous lifestyle. His training wasn't just about fun, it reflected his belief that strength and vitality were crucial for tackling the challenges of leadership. This adventurous spirit helped shape the image of the robust, determined leader we remember today. So next time you hear about American presidents, think about the unique ways they prepared for their roles. Did fitness play a bigger part than we realized? Can you believe Ted Danson's childhood billboard protest? At just 11 years old, actor Ted Danson and his friends took a bold stand against billboards in Flagstaff, Arizona. Frustrated by how the billboards blocked beautiful views of nature, they decided to take action. In a daring move, they chopped down several billboards, thinking they could reclaim the landscape for everyone to enjoy. However, their plan hit a snag when Danson's father, who worked as a curator at the Museum of Northern Arizona, realized something was off. He noticed that all the billboards except the one for the museum had been targeted. This humorous yet educational story not only highlights Danson's early passion for nature and the environment, but also raises questions about how we value our natural landscapes. It's a reminder of how even kids can make a difference, even if their methods are a bit unconventional. Who knows where that early activism might have led him in his later career as an environmental advocate. Did you know billionaires love beer in Brazil? In a fascinating twist, 3 out of 5 billionaires in Brazil owe their vast fortunes to the beer industry. This staggering statistic highlights how deeply rooted brewing is in the country's culture and economy. Brazil, known for its vibrant festivals and enthusiastic samba, has also become a hotspot for beer production. Local favorites, like the iconic Skol and Brahma, have gained popularity not only among Brazilians, but also internationally. Many of these billionaires started from humble beginnings, turning their passion for brewing into multi-million-dollar enterprises. As Brazil continues to expand its beer market, these billionaires are likely to influence the industry even more. With the growing craft beer movement and innovative brewing techniques emerging, who knows how many more fortunes will be brewed in the future? Amazing facts about light speed that might surprise you. Light travels at a mind-blowing speed of nearly 300 kilometers per second in a vacuum, which is incredibly fast. But did you know that this speed changes when light passes through materials like water or glass? In these substances, light slows down because it interacts with the atoms within. This fascinating phenomenon shows that light isn't just a speedy traveler. It can actually experience delays depending on the medium it enters. For instance, light traveling through water moves at about 225,000 kilometers per second, which is still quick but noticeably slower than in a vacuum. This shift in speed is why objects in water appear distorted or closer than they really are. Understanding the speed of light is not just a physics concept, It's essential for technologies like fiber optics, which rely on light's properties to transmit data rapidly over long distances. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about mold spores. Mold spores are found everywhere, even in the air we breathe. They are tiny, almost invisible particles that can float around and easily land on surfaces, including your food. While most types of mold are harmless, visible mold growth on food is a sign that it's past its prime. This can motivate us to think about healthier dining options. For example, when you see fuzzy green patches on bread or old fruit, it can indicate that the food is spoiled and possibly unsafe to eat. This is a great opportunity to explore fresher choices. Eating fresh fruits, vegetables, and grains not only tastes better, but is also better for your health. So next time you spot mold on your food, remember it's your body's way of telling you to go for something healthier. Why not check your fridge today for what's ready and fresh? Prepare to be amazed by memory's quirks. Did you know that every time you recall a memory, it might change a little? This fascinating phenomenon is called the memory distortion effect. When our brains retrieve memories, they aren't like perfect video recordings. Instead, they can be molded and influenced by various factors. For instance, your current emotions, new experiences, or even what other people say can create subtle shifts in how you remember events. Over time, this active process means that our memories may become less accurate. So when you think back to a fun vacation or a special day, you might be recalling an altered version of reality. Understanding this can help us appreciate how our brains work and why memories can sometimes feel hazy or uncertain. Isn't it intriguing how our minds shape the past? Feral cats are more than just pets, right? These feline wanderers may look cute, but in Australia, they pose a serious threat to local wildlife. With an estimated 20 million feral cats roaming the land, they impact over 120 native species, making them one of the biggest challenges to Australian ecosystems. These cats have a powerful hunting instinct and are known to kill countless animals daily, including frogs, small mammals, and birds. The situation is so dire that some species are facing extinction, largely because feral cats have no natural predators of their own in this environment. This has sparked debates about the best way to manage feral cat populations, with some advocating for humane traps and others suggesting the need for stricter control measures. While these cats may seem harmless, their presence is a stark reminder of how human actions can disrupt nature. Understanding their impact is essential not only for protecting Australia's unique wildlife, but also for maintaining the delicate balance of ecosystems that support diverse life forms. Is it really true that Chief Joseph surrendered so close to freedom? Chief Joseph, a prominent leader of the Nez Perce tribe, led his people on a remarkable journey in 1877, attempting to escape the U.S. Army. Facing overwhelming odds, Chief Joseph and his followers traveled more than 1,000 miles across rugged mountains and challenging terrain, all while trying to reach safety in Canada. The journey was filled with adversity, and they fought bravely in several battles. But ultimately, on October 5, 1877, Chief Joseph surrendered just 30 miles from the Canadian border. In that emotional moment, he famously declared, "I will fight no more forever," expressing his deep sorrow and resignation. This poignant statement highlights the struggles and sacrifices of the Nez Perce people during a tough time in American history. His legacy continues to inspire many today, emphasizing the importance of peace and understanding. Did you know that Denmark is a top spot for Muslims? This Scandinavian country often ranks high on lists of the best places to live globally, and its welcoming attitude towards diverse communities plays a big role. Denmark is known for its strong social welfare system, excellent education, and high standard of living. For Muslims, it offers vibrant communities, cultural festivals, and access to halal food, making it easier to observe their faith. Cities like Copenhagen host many mosques and Islamic centers, creating spaces for worship and connection. Moreover, Denmark promotes gender equality and freedom of expression, which aligns well with the values of many Muslims. The Danish approach to community life encourages inclusivity and harmony, allowing individuals from different backgrounds to thrive together. Isn't it fascinating how a country can create such an open environment for various cultures? Is it really true that a storm simulator replicates hurricanes? This amazing device can create winds of up to 103 millimeters, which is comparable to a Category 2 hurricane. Imagine standing in a controlled environment where you can feel the intense gale-force winds just like those that can cause real destruction during a storm. This simulator offers an immersive experience that not only helps people understand the true power of extreme weather, but also serves as an important tool for education and research. Students, researchers, and emergency responders can step inside and witness firsthand how damaging these storms can be. By simulating conditions that mimic hurricanes, emergency teams are able to train effectively, preparing for actual storm scenarios and improving their response strategies. So, whether you are a curious student or a professional preparing for a storm, this remarkable technology brings to life the challenges posed by nature's fury, making it a vital resource in our ever-changing climate. What if I told you criminals use dead bodies to escape arrest? In 18th century Britain, there was a bizarre legal loophole that allowed individuals to avoid being arrested simply by carrying a dead body. This strange law stemmed from the belief that interfering with a funeral was a serious sin. As a result, some clever tricksters would drag corpses around in a desperate attempt to evade the law. Imagine the sight of a criminal with a lifeless body racing down the street, hoping to avoid capture. This absurd tactic not only reflects the oddities of the legal system back then, but also shows the lengths to which people would go to outsmart authority. While it might sound outrageous today, it highlights the sometimes peculiar ways society grapples with justice. Can you believe how unusual the rules were in the past? What if I told you Tesla has a playful boombox mode? This exciting feature lets Tesla drivers use custom sounds outside their cars. Imagine pulling up at a stoplight and blasting your favorite tune, a hilarious sound effect, or a whimsical horn, like a goat's bleat. This boombox mode uses external speakers to share your unique audio choices with the world, all while keeping the fun vibe of your drive. Not only does it make a statement, but it also enhances the driving experience by letting you express your personality. Plus, it can be a fun way to get the attention of friends or even spread some joy in your neighborhood. Ideal for parties or festive occasions, this feature highlights Tesla's innovative tech and creative approach to driving. So next time you see a Tesla, remember there's a chance you might hear something unexpected. What sound would you choose to share? Is it really true that rock operas began with SF Sorrow? This iconic album, released in the 1960s by the British band The Pretty Things, is celebrated as the first rock opera. Combining captivating storytelling with edgy rock music, SF Sorrow transformed the musical landscape. Rather than just a collection of songs, it presented a cohesive narrative, taking listeners on an emotional journey. The album delves into the life of a character named Sorrow, exploring themes of love, loss, and existential angst, all set against a backdrop of innovative instrumentation and psychedelic sounds. This groundbreaking approach paved the way for future artists like The Who and Pink Floyd, who would also embrace storytelling in their music. SF Sorrow showed the world that rock could be more than just entertainment. It could be art. Are you ready to dive into this revolutionary album's profound impact? Believe it or not, Nicki made history with arrows. This remarkable artist set a Guinness World Record by shooting 7 carbon arrows through a keyhole, showcasing her exceptional skill and precision. Imagine the focus and control needed to perform such a feat. Hitting a target the size of a keyhole isn't just about being good with a bow, it takes incredible dedication and practice. Nicki's record serves as an inspiring reminder of what individuals can achieve with hard work and determination. Besides illustrating her talent, this achievement highlights the fascinating world of archery and the creativity often seen in sports. Artists like Nicki blur the lines between art and athleticism, proving that extraordinary feats can come from unexpected places. Have you ever tried your hand at archery or thought about pursuing a unique goal like hers? What if I told you about the Kayon tribes? The Kayon tribes, especially the Kayon Lawi, live in the stunning and remote mountainous regions of Myanmar and Thailand. Their vibrant culture has remained intact for centuries, deeply rooted in agriculture and traditional crafts like weaving and pottery. These communities value their connection to the land, relying on farming practices passed down through generations. However, as modern influences seep into their territories, the Kayan tribes are facing new challenges. Tourists are increasingly drawn to their breathtaking landscapes and rich cultures, bringing both opportunities and pressures. While some tribal members embrace these changes, others worry about losing their age-old customs and social structures. How will the Kayan tribes navigate this delicate balance between preserving their heritage and adapting to a rapidly changing world? Here's a wild fact about Puerto Rico's rivers. The water's stunning clarity is thanks to tiny microorganisms. These microscopic heroes play a crucial role in the ecosystem by filtering and purifying the water. In Puerto Rico, you can find rivers flowing with crystal clear water, which not only looks beautiful, but is also a sign of a healthy environment. These microorganisms, including bacteria and algae, consume pollutants and excess nutrients, keeping the water clean and safe for local wildlife and communities. This natural filtration system is a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of life. Every organism, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture. Without these little players, water quality could suffer dramatically. So next time you admire the clear rivers in Puerto Rico, remember the unseen helpers that make it all possible. How cool is that? Is it really true that someone survived 46G? In a remarkable experiment, John Stapp, a pioneering aerospace medicine researcher, experienced an astounding acceleration of over 46G. This extreme force, equivalent to more than 46 times the force of gravity, was part of his work testing the limits of the human body. Stapp's test involved being strapped to a rocket sled, which then rapidly decelerated, simulating conditions that could occur in aviation crashes. Amazingly, he survived this tremendous force, but it wasn't without consequences. He suffered vision damage due to the intense stress placed on his body. Living to 89 years old, Stapp became an influential figure in safety research, contributing invaluable insights into how we can better protect pilots and passengers. His daring experiments show just how resilient the human body can be under extreme circumstances, but they also underscore the risks involved in pushing scientific boundaries. Prepare to be amazed by octopus motherhood. Did you know that a female octopus can lay up to 500,000 eggs? This remarkable feat is just the beginning of her intense journey into motherhood. Once she lays her eggs, she becomes fiercely devoted to protecting them. She spends almost all her time guarding this precious batch, often in a dark, secluded space of the ocean. To fully dedicate herself to the task, she even stops eating and moving much. This incredible sacrifice showcases the deep commitment of underwater mothers. While she protects her eggs from predators, she also keeps them clean and aerated, ensuring they have the best environment to develop. Sadly, this devotion comes at a cost. After the eggs hatch, up to several months later, the mother octopus usually dies. This cycle of life and death highlights the astonishing extremes of octopus behavior and their unique role in the ocean ecosystem. Next time you think about motherhood, consider the octopus and its extraordinary dedication. Let's uncover the truth about the tree of death. Its real name is the manchineel tree, and it's one of the most poisonous trees in the world. This tropical tree, found in the Caribbean and parts of Central America, might look innocent with its glossy green leaves and sweet-smelling fruit, but touching it can lead to severe skin burns. The sap of the manchineel contains a potent toxin that can cause blistering, making it dangerous even to stand under it in a rainstorm, as the rain can wash the sap onto your skin. The tree's fruit, often likened to a small apple, is also highly toxic, and consuming it can lead to serious illness or even death. Locals often mark these trees with warnings to keep unsuspecting tourists away. So next time you're on a tropical beach, make sure you know which trees to avoid. Your safety depends on it. Disney takes a giant leap into China. In a thrilling move, Disney opened its first theme park in mainland China, a milestone that highlights the company's ambitious plans for international growth. Located in Shanghai, this park is designed to attract millions of visitors, thanks to the rapidly expanding Chinese middle class. As more families in China enjoy higher disposable incomes, Disney aims to capture their hearts with a magical experience filled with rides, entertainment, and beloved characters. The park boasts state-of-the-art attractions, hotels, restaurants, and shops, all set within a beautifully themed environment that reflects both Disney's iconic storytelling and Chinese culture. This significant step shows how companies like Disney are keen on adapting to new markets and creating unique experiences for local visitors. By investing in such a vast complex, Disney is not just building a theme park. It's forming a long-term connection with Chinese families who are eager for exciting entertainment options. Will this strategy pay off in creating the happiest place on Earth for millions more? This might surprise you. Bale studied Cruise's mannerisms. Christian Bale, known for his intense roles, cleverly drew inspiration from fellow actor Tom Cruise while preparing for his chilling portrayal of Patrick Bateman in the film American Psycho. Bale noticed Cruise's peculiar style of intense friendliness, which often masquerades as charm while revealing a lack of genuine emotional depth. In creating Bateman, a character defined by superficiality and coldness, Bale aimed to capture the essence of this unnerving persona. He observed how Cruise's seemingly upbeat demeanor could mask an unsettling emotional void, allowing Bale to channel a similar vibe for Bateman. This choice is particularly interesting as it underlines how deeply actors can analyze each other to craft their performances. By looking at Cruise's mannerisms, Bale made the ruthless investment banker feel both real and eerily disconnected, enhancing the film's themes of consumerism and identity crisis. How do you think such unique inspirations shape the performances we love? Ever thought about why the White Temple dazzles? This stunning site, known as Wat Rong Khun, is not your typical Buddhist temple. Located in Thailand, it stands out with its brilliant white mosaics and reflective mirrors that shimmer in the sunlight. Designed by the talented Thai artist and architect Chalermchai Kositpipat, the temple combines traditional Buddhist architecture with a contemporary twist. Each element of the temple tells a unique story, filled with symbolism that reflects the journey from darkness to enlightenment. For instance, the white color represents purity, while the small mirrors symbolize wisdom shining in the darkness. Visitors walking through this artistic marvel feel as if they are inside a dream, surrounded by intricate sculptures and hand-painted murals that invite deep reflection. This temple has rapidly become a cultural icon and a must-visit destination for tourists looking to experience something truly special. So the next time someone mentions Buddhist temples, remember that Wat Rong Khun is not just a building, it's an extraordinary experience waiting to be discovered. What a wild way to create jobs. In 2013, a woman in Oregon ignited a massive wildfire with a surprising goal in mind: to create job opportunities for her firefighter friends. This reckless act resulted in a fire that scorched an astonishing 206 square kilometers of land and caused a staggering $8 million in containment costs. While her intentions may have seemed noble, the consequences were disastrous and far-reaching. This incident sparked outrage and raised serious questions about the lengths some might go to in the name of employment. Wildfires are already a serious threat, causing irreversible damage to ecosystems, homes, and air quality. Instead of providing jobs, this misguided networking attempt only highlighted how crucial it is to act responsibly when it comes to fire safety. So can we balance job creation and environmental stewardship without resorting to dangerous measures? Believe it or not, sea turtles can cry salt. These fascinating creatures possess specialized tear glands that serve a unique purpose. Living in saltwater environments, sea turtles ingest more salt than their bodies can handle. To prevent dehydration and maintain a perfect balance in their marine diet, these turtles expel excess salt through their tears. When you see a sea turtle surfacing and appearing to cry, it's not just a melodramatic moment, it's a vital physiological process. This adaptation not only helps them survive, but also ensures they can thrive in their ocean home. Interestingly, their tears also help protect their eyes from salt buildup, keeping their vision sharp for hunting and navigating through the waters. So next time you spot a sea turtle, remember that those tears are a sign of their resilience against the salty ocean life. Isn't nature incredible? Ever hear your stomach rumble? It's called borborygmi. This curious term refers to the sounds your stomach makes when it's hungry, and it happens when air and digestive juices slosh around inside. Picture this. Your stomach is an empty theater, and as it gets ready for a show, the absence of food becomes a dramatic performance. As the digestive system prepares for incoming meals, the rush of air and the movement of enzymes create a symphony of rumbles and gurgles, signaling that it's time to eat. Borborygmi can happen anytime, usually sounding its loudest when you're really in need of a snack. It's a completely normal reaction, reflecting your body's way of communicating hunger. So the next time your belly grumbles, don't be embarrassed. Just know that it's your body's way of saying it's ready for a delicious meal. Keeping your body fueled is essential, and those growling noises are just a reminder to treat yourself to some tasty food. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies communicate with us? Is it really true that jellyfish can reverse aging? The jellyfish Turritopsis dohrnii is nothing short of remarkable. Often referred to as the immortal jellyfish, this tiny creature possesses a unique ability that sets it apart from all other known organisms, the power to reverse its aging process. When faced with injury, environmental stress, or aging, Turritopsis dohrnii can transform back into its earlier polyp stage, essentially starting its life over. This transformation occurs through a process called transdifferentiation, where the jellyfish's cells change into different types to revert to a previous life stage. Imagine going back in time whenever life gets tough. Scientists are fascinated by this jellyfish, as this extraordinary ability raises fascinating questions about aging and regeneration in other species, including humans. Researchers study Turritopsis dohrnii to better understand the underlying mechanisms of aging and whether this knowledge could someday help us combat age-related diseases. Could we learn something that allows us to extend our own lives? Did you know Iguazu Falls has 275 breathtaking waterfalls? This magnificent natural wonder sits on the border between Argentina and Brazil, captivating visitors with its incredible beauty and sheer power. The falls stretch over nearly 2 miles and consist of a breathtaking series of waterfalls cascading into the Iguazu River. Each waterfall is unique, with varying heights and shapes, creating a stunning panorama that leaves onlookers in awe. When you visit, you can walk along paths for up-close views or even take boat rides that get you splashed by the misty spray. The surrounding rainforest is home to diverse wildlife, so along with the sound of rushing water, you might spot colorful birds like toucans or playful monkeys swinging from the trees. The name Iguazu comes from the indigenous Guarani language, meaning big water, which is truly fitting. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is not just a visual feast, it's also a reminder of the incredible natural forces at work in our world. Isn't it amazing how nature can create such spectacular scenery? Let's uncover the truth about belly button lint jewelry. An Australian artist has turned an everyday item into stunning wearable art through an unusual project, crafting jewelry from collected belly button lint. This remarkable endeavor encourages us to rethink what we consider art and beauty. The artist gathers lint over time, transforming this often overlooked fluff into pieces that include necklaces and earrings, all while igniting conversations about creativity and hygiene. By using something that many would discard without a second thought, the project boldly challenges traditional notions of materials used in art. It invites us to look at the world differently, finding inspiration in the most unexpected places. While the idea may seem bizarre, it underscores the limitless boundaries of artistic expression. So, what do you think? Does this make you question how we define art? Here's a wild fact about government decisions. The legal status of many actions and choices made by our government can be incredibly complex, especially when it comes to balancing legislation and public safety. For instance, laws are created to protect citizens, but sometimes those same laws can lead to unforeseen consequences. Take the recent discussions surrounding public health measures. They highlight how quickly government decisions can impact our daily lives. When a new law is proposed, it often undergoes rigorous debate to ensure it aligns with community needs. However, the real test comes when implementing those laws. Are they working as intended? Do they effectively safeguard the public? This ongoing relationship between what is legal and what keeps us safe creates a fascinating dynamic, often filled with challenges and debates. Understanding this process helps citizens navigate the implications of government actions on their lives. Let's uncover the truth about heavy soars. This unique band has been shaking up the music scene since 2008 by blending heavy metal with children's entertainment. Picture this: band members dressed as dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures, creating a fantastical and fun atmosphere. Their vibrant costumes are just the beginning. When it comes to the music, Heavy Soars delivers heavy guitars and powerful rhythms that get everyone headbanging. But don't let the intense sound fool you. Their lyrics focus on educational and joyful messages, perfect for the whole family. Whether you're a kid or just young at heart, their catchy tunes and dynamic performances bring together rock and learning in an unforgettable way. So next time you see a dinosaur jamming on stage, remember it might just be Heavy Soars, making music that rocks while still teaching valuable lessons. Guess what really drives cancer research today? Scientists are diving into the intriguing world of bee venom in the fight against aggressive breast cancer cells. Research is showcasing how certain compounds found in this natural substance could potentially take down cancer cells that are known to be stubborn and difficult to treat. The idea is exciting, but it's important to take a step back and consider the risks involved, especially since bee venom can trigger allergic reactions in some people. While the preliminary findings are promising, researchers emphasize the need for thorough testing to ensure safety and efficacy. Could this unique approach become a powerful tool in cancer treatment? As studies continue, the hope is that these buzzing little creatures might contribute to breakthroughs that save lives. Stay tuned for updates on this fascinating area of research. Did you know lotteries date back to ancient China? The first recorded lottery emerged during the Chinese Han Dynasty around 205 to 187 BC. These early lotteries were not just games for fun, but vital sources of funding for major government projects, including the impressive Great Wall of China. Imagine a time when a simple ticket could help pay for such monumental feats. These ancient games showcased how societies have long engaged with organized gambling, transforming them into practical tools for public works. As people purchased tickets, they hoped for a win while contributing to their community's development. Over time, this concept of lotteries spread across cultures, evolving into the modern systems we see today, where jackpots can reach staggering amounts. Yet whether for civic purposes or sheer luck, the spirit of the lottery remains a fascinating snapshot of human behavior, highlighting our desire for chance and fortune. So next time you hear about a lottery, remember it's a tradition woven into the very fabric of history. Discover the incredible world of Garbage City in Egypt. Mansiat Nasser, often called Garbage City, is remarkable for its unique community, the Zabaleen, who have turned trash into treasure. Nestled in the heart of Cairo, this area faces many challenges, including limited infrastructure. Yet the Zabaleen have developed an extraordinary manual system for recycling and sorting waste. Every day, they handle tons of refuse, ensuring that as much as possible is reused or recycled. Thanks to their dedication, Garbage City boasts one of the highest recycling rates globally, showcasing how innovative solutions can emerge from adversity. The Zabaleen not only contribute to cleaning up the city, but they also create a sustainable economy within their community. This inspiring example highlights the power of resilience and ingenuity in tackling urban waste management. Can other cities learn from their success? Hard to believe, but dowries shape modern Chinese weddings. In contemporary China, the tradition of giving lavish dowries during weddings plays a crucial role in the celebration. These dowries, often large sums of money or valuable gifts, symbolize not only the wealth of the bride's family, but also their affection for their daughter. Some view these displays as beautiful expressions of love and commitment, while others argue they can be excessive, putting pressure on families. The debate centers on whether it's a meaningful tradition or an unnecessary show of wealth, often reflecting societal values about family status and marriage. Many couples find themselves navigating these expectations while trying to stay true to their personal beliefs and budgets. As Chinese society evolves, the discussion surrounding dowries continues to spark interest. What do you think about this cultural practice? This might surprise you. Airplane noise affects health. Living near an airplane flight path can actually take a toll on your heart health. The continuous roar of aircraft engines, particularly during takeoff and landing, creates a type of noise pollution that many people may not realize could be harmful. Research shows that exposure to this constant noise can lead to higher levels of stress, making your body work harder than it should. This chronic stress can spike your blood pressure and strain your cardiovascular system, which may increase the risk of heart disease over time. Imagine trying to relax with a plane flying overhead every few minutes. It's no wonder that some studies have linked this type of environment to serious health concerns. If you live near a busy airport, it's worth considering ways to reduce that noise and protect your heart. What if I told you about your nails' secret powers? Nails are fascinating structures that protect the sensitive nail bed with their unique hardness. Made primarily of keratin, the same protein that forms our hair, nails play a crucial role in everyday activities, from typing on a keyboard to picking up small objects. Interestingly, nails don't continue to grow after death. Instead, a process called skin retraction makes them appear longer. This optical illusion can often lead to misconceptions about nail growth and health. Our nails can also tell us a lot about our overall well-being, as changes in color or texture can signal health issues. So the next time you look at your nails, remember their protective role and that they are much more than just a beauty statement. What do your nails say about you? Here's what actually happens when you play roulette. A croupier is the person in charge of the roulette wheel at a casino, making sure that everything runs smoothly and fairly. Picture this. With a flick of the wrist, the croupier spins the wheel, releasing the ball to dance around the numbered slots. As players call out their bets, the croupier keeps a keen eye on the table, ensuring no one tries to cheat. This role is crucial not just for fairness, but also for the thrill of the game. Players watch in anticipation as the ball bounces, hoping it lands on their lucky number. Beyond just spinning wheels, croupiers also maintain a lively atmosphere, engaging with players and enhancing their experience. In essence, these skilled professionals uphold the excitement of casino gaming, ensuring that everyone, from novices to high rollers, enjoys the thrill in a fair environment. What do you think makes a great croupier? Can you imagine spiderwebs spinning wildly? In 1995, NASA embarked on a fascinating experiment to discover how different drugs would affect spiderwebs. Scientists administered various substances to spiders, watching closely as these small creatures spun their intricate webs. What they found was astonishing. When exposed to certain toxic compounds, the spiders created chaotic and misaligned web designs instead of their usual, beautiful patterns. This research not only provided insights into how chemicals can disrupt natural behaviors, but also revealed the resilience and adaptability of living organisms. The findings raise questions about the impact of environmental pollutants on animal behavior, as well as the broader implications for ecosystems. What is especially interesting is how this quirky experiment combined biology and space exploration, showcasing the unexpected ways in which science can connect different fields. Have you ever heard of the midnight sun in Finland? During the summer months, certain regions in Finland experience an extraordinary natural phenomenon where the sun never sets. This captivating event occurs above the Arctic Circle, where daylight stretches for 24 hours. Imagine sipping a refreshing drink at midnight while the sun brightly shines above you. Locals and visitors flock to places like Lapland to enjoy endless summer days, which can be quite a change from the long, dark winters. The midnight sun is not just a treat for the eyes, it also influences the lifestyle of those living in these areas. People embrace the extended daylight by participating in outdoor activities like hiking, fishing, and festivals well into the evening. It's an ideal time for cultural events and family gatherings, showcasing the beauty of nature under the sun's warm glow. As the sun hangs low on the horizon, casting beautiful golden hues, many wonder about the science behind this unique phenomenon. Have you ever wanted to experience an unending summer day in person? What if I told you about the glabella? The glabella is a fascinating part of our anatomy, located right between your eyebrows on the forehead. It's more than just a spot on your face. It's a key landmark in both anatomy and facial recognition. This area plays an important role for many scientists studying human emotions, as the glabella often helps indicate when someone is frowning or feeling displeased. In fact, in some cultures, the expressions seen around this region can communicate a wide range of feelings without a single word spoken. Interestingly, the glabella can also be a point of focus in certain beauty practices where people might enhance their appearance by shaping or defining this area. Additionally, knowing about the glabella can aid in medical fields like dermatology or plastic surgery, where understanding the structure of the face is essential. So the next time you look in the mirror, you might find yourself considering this little-known but significant part of your face. Why not take a moment to appreciate the glabella and its role in human expression? This might surprise you. Rabbits took over Australia. This fascinating story begins in the 1850s, when just 24 rabbits were deliberately released near Melbourne for hunting purposes. Thanks to their rapid breeding capabilities, these rabbits quickly multiplied, reaching a staggering population of 2 million in just 6 years. Their explosive growth caused serious problems for the Australian ecosystem. As they grazed on native plants, they disrupted the food chain and contributed to soil erosion. The rabbits outcompeted native species for resources, leading to declines in numbers of some unique plants and animals. The situation became so dire that the government had to step in, implementing various control measures, including the construction of rabbit-proof fences. This wild tale serves as a powerful reminder of how a single introduction can cascade through an ecosystem, highlighting the delicate balance of nature and the unintended consequences of human actions. Viking voyages reveal surprising seafaring skill. The incredible journeys taken by Vikings, such as those led by Ericsson, showcase their advanced maritime abilities. These fearless Norse explorers bravely navigated vast oceans long before modern navigation tools existed. Using their exceptional shipbuilding skills, they crafted sturdy vessels that could withstand rough seas and even navigate through icy waters. This ingenuity allowed them to travel from their homelands in Scandinavia to distant lands like North America, where Ericsson is known to have established a settlement at Lanso Meadows. Despite these remarkable achievements, the Vikings often remain overshadowed by other historical figures. Their exploration was crucial in connecting different cultures and facilitating trade across Europe. By challenging the limits of their era, they altered the course of history, impacting societies even far from their own. So, the next time you hear about Viking history, remember that their seafaring feats are worth celebrating and learning about. What else might their journeys reveal? Ever wonder who Banksy really is? The true identity of Banksy, the famous graffiti artist known for his sharp and politically charged pieces, is one of the biggest mysteries in the art world. For decades, this elusive figure has remained anonymous despite achieving global fame. Banksy's artworks pop up in various locations, often provoking thought and sparking conversations about social issues, making them both rebellious and deeply artistic. His pieces, blending wry humor with poignant messages, challenge viewers to reflect on politics, consumerism, and society. This combination of anonymity and impactful art raises questions about the nature of celebrity and the value of art itself. Who is behind the spray paint? Some speculate it might be a single artist, while others believe it's a collective collaboration. The intrigue around Banksy's identity adds to the allure of his art, inviting people from all walks of life to engage with his work while trying to uncover the secret behind the mask. What do you think? Will we ever learn his true identity? Can you imagine ancient America's foundation coming from one source? The early Mesoamerican civilizations, like the Olmecs and the Maya, played a crucial role in shaping the future of the continent. Their innovative ideas and remarkable inventions laid the groundwork for all the civilizations that followed, making them the true ancestors of ancient America. For instance, the Olmecs are renowned for their colossal stone heads and early forms of writing, which inspired later cultures. Similarly, the Maya brought forward advancements in mathematics and astronomy, creating intricate calendars that allowed them to track celestial events. These innovations weren't just confined to technology. They helped develop social structures, religion, and art that influenced generations. Without these pioneering societies, many aspects of culture, including agriculture, architecture, and trade systems, which characterize later Mesoamerican life, might never have flourished. The rich tapestry of ancient American history is woven from their contributions, leaving us to wonder what other mysteries these early civilizations hold. Frogs can freeze and still survive the winter. Many people might think that freezing would be the end for any living creature, but not for frogs. These remarkable amphibians have developed a fascinating survival strategy. During the cold months, frogs can hibernate underwater, staying in a state of suspended animation. Some species, like the wood frog, can even tolerate being frozen solid. When temperatures drop, their bodies slow down, and they turn to natural antifreeze, allowing them to endure icy conditions without losing vital functions. This remarkable ability means that as winter comes to an end and the ice melts, these frogs can thaw out and return to their active lives. They emerge from their watery hibernation just in time to catch the first spring insects. Such adaptations showcase the wonders of nature and highlight how different creatures evolve unique ways to survive harsh environments. So next time you see a frog, remember that it might just be a little winter warrior, ready to hop back into action. Did you know Earth has a second moon? Yeah, that's right. In addition to our well-known natural satellite, the Moon, there exists an asteroid named 3D753 Cruithne, which plays a fascinating role as a quasi-satellite orbiting our planet. Discovered not too long ago, this quirky space rock is not a moon in the traditional sense, but it follows a path around Earth that keeps it relatively close. Unlike our moon, which is a large and bright presence in the sky, Cruithne is much smaller and less visible to the naked eye. It orbits the Earth in such a way that it is influenced by our planet's gravity without permanently becoming a part of it. This means that while it is captured temporarily, it can also drift away into the solar system. Just imagine having two celestial companions. Cruithne offers scientists a unique opportunity to study the gravitational interactions between our planet and asteroids, revealing more about the dynamics of our solar system. Isn't it amazing to think that even our planet has a little sidekick in space? Discover the secrets behind Isawamachi's lightning-fast sword skills. Isawamachi holds the title of the fastest swordsman in the world, captivating fans with his incredible reflexes and stunning precision wielding a katana. His remarkable abilities have not only earned him the admiration of enthusiasts, but also several Guinness World Records, showcasing the peak of human potential in martial arts. Watching him in action feels like witnessing a scene from a live-action anime, where each move is executed with breathtaking speed and flawless technique. What sets Isawamachi apart is not just his speed, it's his mental agility, focus, and years of dedicated training that allow him to anticipate and react to his opponent's moves almost instantly. Every slash of his katana tells a story of discipline and passion, making him a true master of his craft. So what makes this extraordinary swordsman tick? Did you know that toasted bread isn't healthier? Many people think that toasting bread somehow burns off calories, but that's actually a myth. When bread is toasted, its calorie content doesn't change. It remains exactly the same as untoasted bread. However, toasting does change the texture and taste. The crispy nature of toasted bread can make eating a more enjoyable experience, encouraging slower bites. This slower eating can lead to a quicker sensation of fullness or satiety, which may help you eat less overall without thinking about it. So while you might enjoy your breakfast toast a bit more crispy, remember that it won't save you any calories compared to its soft counterpart. Next time you choose your slice, consider how the texture influences your appetite and the way you enjoy your meal. Is it really true that strawberries wear their seeds? Absolutely! Strawberries are one of the few fruits with their seeds on the outside, making them quite unique. Each strawberry carries around 200 tiny seeds, which look like adorable little freckles scattered across its bright red surface. This quirky feature isn't just for show, it actually plays a role in how the plant reproduces. Each seed is actually a separate ovary, meaning these fruits are technically aggregate fruits. Unlike most fruits that contain seeds inside, strawberries allow pollinators to easily access their seeds, attracting insects looking for a sweet snack. Plus, these little seeds are packed with nutrients, adding a bit of crunch to every delicious bite. Next time you enjoy a juicy strawberry, remember that you're not just tasting a treat, but also munching on a fruit that's a bit of a botanical wonder. Did you know about Alabama's bear wrestling ban? This unique law exists to protect both people and bears, ensuring that this dangerous and cruel spectacle remains just a fictional idea. Imagine a time when animal cruelty laws were less strict, and bear wrestling was seen as entertainment. Thankfully, those days are behind us. Alabama enacted this legislation to discourage any attempts at bear wrestling, which could lead not only to harm to the animals, but also to serious injuries for humans. Bears are wild animals, and it's vital for everyone to respect their space. Instead of wrestling, residents are encouraged to admire these magnificent creatures from a safe distance. This approach promotes coexistence and highlights the importance of wildlife conservation. It's a reminder that laws like this play a crucial role in protecting both our furry friends and our communities. So next time you think about bears, remember Alabama's commitment to keeping this wild idea at bay? This might surprise you why magyrophobia matters. Magyrophobia is not just a quirky term. It refers to the fear of food that's deemed inedible. While that might sound odd, this concept sparks some fascinating conversations about our eating habits and what we consider acceptable on our plates. For many, the foods they avoid can reveal a lot about personal preferences, cultural influences, and even emotional connections to certain dishes. Fear of certain foods can lead to a broader reflection on comfort zones in dining. Imagine being challenged to expand your culinary boundaries. By recognizing our aversions, we can start to explore why certain foods trigger such strong reactions. This journey can lead to a richer appreciation for diverse cuisines and more adventurous eating. Why let magyrophobia hold you back when trying new flavors? Could be just a meal away. Did you know McDonald's has over 40,000 branches? That's right. McDonald's, the famous fast food chain, holds the record for the most restaurant locations globally. Since its beginnings in the 1940s, it has expanded tremendously, becoming a staple dining option in many countries. People flock to McDonald's for its quick service and familiar menu, featuring iconic items like the Big Mac and Chicken McNuggets. The brand's success isn't just about the food, it also utilizes clever marketing and a knack for adaptation. For example, in different countries, you may find unique menu items that reflect local tastes, making it a beloved choice for many. This widespread presence means millions of customers experience the convenience of McDonald's every day. Whether you're grabbing breakfast or a late-night snack, chances are there's a McDonald's nearby ready to serve you. The combination of convenience, consistency, and those golden fries continues to keep the world hooked. Isn't it fascinating how a simple idea turned into a global phenomenon? Most people don't know this, but fences can be awesome. The Dingo Fence in Australia is a remarkable structure, stretching over 3,480 miles, making it the longest fence in the world. Built primarily to protect vulnerable livestock from wild dingoes, this impressive barrier showcases human ingenuity in managing nature. The fence runs through many landscapes, from rolling hills to arid desert, and was initially constructed in the 1880s. Farmers constructed it to help safeguard their sheep and cattle from the clever dingoes that roam freely. Not only does the dingo fence protect livestock, but it also highlights the fascinating interactions between humans and wildlife in Australia. Imagine a fence so long that it could wrap around the entire perimeter of the state of Kansas. This colossal structure serves as a symbol of agricultural determination, reflecting how communities have adapted to their environment. Next time you think of a fence, remember that in Australia it represents resilience and a unique relationship with nature. Would you take a road trip to see the longest fence in the world? Did you know about Tesla Model X battery issues? Many owners of the Tesla Model X have been facing a surprising problem: a noticeable decrease in battery range over time. In fact, some users report drops of up to 30% or more. Imagine relying on your electric vehicle to take you places, only to find out it can't go as far as it used to. This decline in battery performance raises serious questions about how well these batteries hold up in the long run. Like training for a marathon with a partner who can't keep pace, the experience can be frustrating. Tesla, renowned for its innovative technology, promised top-notch performance, but owners are wondering if they'll have to keep charging their vehicles more often than expected. As electric cars become more popular, understanding these battery concerns is crucial for anyone considering investing in a Tesla. Why do dogs pant to cool down in summer? Dogs have some fascinating ways to keep cool, especially when the temperatures rise. While you might think that panting is the main trick up their sleeve, dogs also sweat through their foot pads. This unique secondary cooling method helps them release heat and stay comfortable. On hot days, you might notice damp paw prints left behind by your pup, a sure sign that they're working hard to keep their bodies at the right temperature. Just like we might cool off with a cold drink or a dip in the pool, your dog can benefit from a cool rinse for their paws. This extra help can really make a difference during sweltering summer months. So next time you see your furry friend panting and leaving little puddles behind, remember they're doing their best to stay cool and happy. Knowing how dogs manage heat can help us take better care of them during hot weather, keeping them playful and healthy all season long. Isn't it amazing how they beat the heat? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Uranus has 27 moons. This fascinating planet includes 5 larger moons and 22 smaller ones, each with its own unique characteristics. The largest of these moons is Titania, which is also the 8th largest moon in our entire solar system. Titania measures about 1,178 kilometers in diameter, showcasing a diverse landscape of canyons, cliffs, and ice-covered surfaces. It's intriguing to think about the variety of these moons, as some are icy and rugged, while others may hold secrets about the solar system's history. Uranus itself is an unusual planet, being tilted on its side relative to its orbit, which gives its moons unique orbital patterns. This unusual tilt creates fascinating seasonal changes on Uranus and its moons. As scientists continue to study these celestial bodies, who knows what exciting discoveries they might uncover about Titania and its smaller companions. Did you know Steve Buscemi was a firefighter too? Before he became a famous actor known for his roles in movies like Fargo and shows like Boardwalk Empire, Steve Buscemi spent his teenage years working as a firefighter for the New York Fire Department. This early experience not only shaped his character, but also instilled a strong sense of duty in him. After the tragic September 11th attacks in 2001, Buscemi felt compelled to help his community and returned to firefighting. He volunteered with his old firehouse to assist in recovery efforts, demonstrating his deep commitment to serving others. His dedication and bravery during such a difficult time showed that, despite his Hollywood fame, he never forgot his roots. This isn't just a fascinating fact about Buscemi, it highlights the often overlooked human side of individuals in the spotlight. His story reminds us that many celebrities hold lives and experiences beyond the screen. Isn't it inspiring to see someone use their fame for good? Here's something incredible about turkey vultures. These fascinating birds have a unique defense mechanism called defensive vomiting. When threatened by predators, turkey vultures can project their foul-smelling stomach contents up to 10 feet away. This remarkable strategy serves 2 main purposes. It not only repulses potential attackers with its awful stench, but also creates a messy distraction. Being scavengers, these birds typically eat decaying animals, causing their stomachs to contain materials that are particularly vile. So when a turkey vulture uses this tactic, it's not just a surprise for the predator, it also helps the vulture escape to safety. Imagine encountering a bird that can defend itself in such an unusual way. It's a striking example of how some species have evolved fascinating adaptations to survive in the wild. Next time you see a turkey vulture soaring overhead, remember that beneath their calm exterior lies an extraordinary ability to fend off dangers with an unexpected and gross tool. Why exactly does Sesame Street owe its names to a classic film? Bert and Ernie, the beloved duo from Sesame Street, were named after 2 minor characters in the classic movie It's a Wonderful Life. This fun tidbit highlights the creative influence that film and literature often have on television. Bert, the straight-laced, organized character, and Ernie, with his silly antics and carefree spirit, embody a friendship that resonates with audiences of all ages. The creators of Sesame Street cleverly tapped into this cinematic legacy, blending elements of humor and heart that define the show. This connection also showcases the charm of cross-generational storytelling, as fans of both the show and the film can appreciate the nod to the past. So next time you watch Bert and Ernie's delightful antics, remember how their names reflect a piece of Hollywood history and how they continue to teach us valuable lessons about friendship. Discover the surprising roots of the word canvas. The word canvas actually traces its origins back to the Latin term cannabis. This fascinating link highlights the use of hemp, a plant renowned for its strength and durability, in creating early canvases. For many centuries, artists relied on hemp fibers to craft sturdy surfaces for their paintings. Before cotton and linen became popular, hemp was an essential material widely used in various art forms. Can you imagine the vibrant masterpieces from history painted on this resilient fabric? The versatility of hemp led it beyond just art. It played a crucial role in sails, ropes, and more. Yet, it's this artistic connection that makes canvas such a captivating part of our cultural heritage. So the next time you see a canvas painting, remember its strong roots in the ancient use of cannabis. Hard to believe, but oak trees are sacred symbols. Across many cultures, these majestic giants represent longevity and strength, resonating deeply with people around the globe. In Greek mythology, the oak tree held special significance as a sacred tree of Zeus, the king of the gods, symbolizing power and endurance. Their mighty branches and sturdy trunks have long inspired admiration and respect. Interestingly, oak trees are also thought to be more susceptible to lightning strikes during storms, possibly due to their height and solid structure. This intriguing characteristic only adds to their mystique. Throughout history, oaks have stood as silent witnesses to human events, offering shelter and shade while inspiring stories and legends. Whether you admire them for their beauty or their cultural significance, oak trees continue to captivate our imagination and symbolize resilience in a rapidly changing world. Isn't it fascinating how one tree can hold such an important place in our hearts and myths? Can you picture a giant rabbit in Paris? Lepus, an impressive sculpture by French artist César Baldacchini, towers over the La Défense district, reaching an astounding height of 39.4 feet and weighing a whopping 39,700 pounds. This stunning bronze creation captures the essence of Baldacchini's artistic vision and originality. Standing tall among modern architecture, Lepus isn't just large, it's a bold statement in the heart of Paris. The massive rabbit sparks curiosity and wonder among visitors and locals alike, showcasing how art can take on unexpected forms. Many people stop to admire its intricate details, reflecting Baldacchini's unique style and thoughtful approach. It's fascinating to think about how a sculpture of a rabbit can inspire conversations about art, nature, and culture. As you wander through the bustling La Défense, Lepus stands as a playful reminder that art can surprise us, making the ordinary extraordinary. Have you ever seen such a grand piece of art that turns heads and ignites imagination? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Grant got fined. This amusing slice of history features Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th President of the United States, who once found himself in trouble for speeding while riding a horse. Yes, you read that right. Back in the 19th century, when horses were the main way to get around, speeding was definitely a quirky infraction. Grant was reportedly riding through Washington, D.C. at a rapid pace and caught the attention of a police officer. The fine? A mere $20, which, while not a substantial amount today, was quite a penalty for the time. This incident not only reflects Grant's spirited personality, but also offers a humorous window into a past where speeding tickets had a different vibe. So the next time you think of presidents, remember that even they had their share of run-ins with the law. Well, maybe not in a car, but definitely on horseback. Discover the furry origin of Croatia's kuna currency. The official currency of Croatia, known as the kuna, gets its unique name from a small furry animal called the marten, which is similar to a ferret. This fun fact highlights how deeply intertwined culture and nature are in Croatia's history. The marten was historically valued for its fur, which played a significant role in trade and commerce. So the kuna not only serves as money, but also symbolizes the rich cultural heritage of the country. Just think, every time you use kuna coins or banknotes, you're connected to the past and the environment. Croatia's currency serves as a reminder of its natural beauty and the small creatures that have impacted its economy over time. Isn't it fascinating how the names we use every day can hold such stories and meanings? Prepare to be amazed by zombie birds. This chilling nickname refers to a fascinating species that has developed a remarkable hunting skill, tracking tiny bats, opening their skulls, and feasting on their brains. These birds are actually from the genus Corvus, which includes crows and ravens known for their intelligence. Using their keen eyesight, they spot bats hanging in trees and swoop in for the kill. What's truly remarkable is how they use their sharp beaks to crack open the bats' skulls, giving them access to the nutrient-rich brain inside. This unique hunting strategy highlights not only their adaptability, but also the complexities of food chains in nature. While it may sound gruesome, this behavior is a testament to the challenges of survival in the wild, where every meal counts. Have you ever thought about how our feathered friends can possess such surprising skills? Believe it or not, glycerin plays a special role. This thick, sweet liquid isn't just for cosmetic products or food. It can be part of nurturing care for babies too. Glycerin is gentle on the skin, making it a fantastic ingredient in baby ointments and lotions, keeping their delicate skin moisturized and protected. When caring for a new baby, parents quickly learn how important it is to create a comfortable home environment. Using products that contain glycerin can help soothe rashes and prevent dryness, ensuring your little one feels happy and cared for. Beyond skincare, glycerin also highlights the larger responsibilities that come with raising a child. It reminds us how crucial family is, especially when looking for the best options to nurture and protect our loved ones. So the next time you see glycerin on a label, think about how it connects to the love and care we provide at home. What if I told you about a surprising FBI blunder? In 2006, the FBI tried to combat terrorism by planting an undercover agent in a Southern California mosque. The agent posed as a radical extremist, hoping to uncover genuine threats. However, the plan didn't go as intended. Members of the mosque began to raise suspicions about the agent's behavior. They believed he was a real extremist and reported their concerns to the FBI. This unexpected twist highlighted the complexities of undercover operations and the challenges of building trust within communities. Rather than exposing terrorists, the FBI faced backlash for their approach, showing how delicate the balance is between security and community relations. This incident raises many questions about the ethics of undercover investigations and how they can sometimes lead to misunderstandings. Have we learned enough from such experiences to improve how law enforcement interacts with diverse communities? What if I told you about the HP 9100's surprising origins? The iconic HP 9100 calculator isn't just a technological marvel, it also has a unique backstory linked to Bill Hewlett's wooden desk. When the design team created this groundbreaking device, they faced an unexpected challenge. It didn't fit into the space reserved for the tie printer return in Hewlett's desk. Instead of compromising on the design, a clever carpenter was enlisted to secretly enlarge the compartment to accommodate the calculator. This behind-the-scenes adjustment was crucial in ensuring that the HP 9100 met Hewlett's specifications. What might seem like a minor detail reminds us how innovative thinking and crafty solutions drove early tech development. The HP 9100 went on to set new standards in calculators, paving the way for future advancements. Isn't it fascinating how even the smallest adjustments can lead to big breakthroughs? Is it really true that the European flag holds a secret? The European flag, adopted back in 1955, has become a powerful symbol of unity for a continent rich in diverse cultures. Displaying 12 golden stars arranged in a perfect circle against a deep blue background, this flag has been used by the European Union since 1985. But did you know the number of stars doesn't represent anything historical or political? Instead, the 12 stars stand for completeness and perfection, embodying ideals of harmony and cooperation among member countries. Each star symbolizes the unity among nations, aiming for a peaceful coexistence. Over the years, it has waved in celebrations, protests, and international events, representing hope and solidarity in Europe. So next time you see this iconic flag flying high, remember its deeper meaning of bringing people together. What do you think it stands for today? You won't believe this about Bangladesh's seasons. This vibrant country experiences 6 distinct seasons, which play a huge role in everyday life. First up is Grishmo, the hot summer that usually brings sweltering temperatures and great opportunities for enjoying mangoes and other summer fruits. Next comes Borsha, the rainy season, where heavy monsoon rains nourish the land, helping rice paddies flourish and creating a picturesque landscape. After that, Shorut graces the country with its crisp air and beautiful autumnal colors, while Hamanta offers a cool respite before winter arrives. Sheet, the winter season, brings cooler weather and festive celebrations, including popular fairs and gatherings. Finally, Boshanto, the spring season, bursts forth with blossoms and activities, symbolizing renewal and hope. Each season influences the rhythms of life, guiding traditional festivals, clothing choices, and even cuisine, making Bangladesh a beautiful tapestry of seasonal change. Let's uncover the truth about sacred mosaics. This vibrant spectacle creates a spotty pattern resembling a natural mosaic on the dry landscape and is considered a sacred place for the local Okanagan tribes. Picture vast stretches of earth adorned with colorful patches, almost like nature's very own artwork. These unique patterns arise from a mix of plants, water sources, and the sun's rays, coming together in harmony. For the Okanagan people, these areas are not just beautiful, they hold deep spiritual significance and are a source of cultural pride. The intricate designs also tell stories of their ancestors, connecting generations through time. As visitors marvel at this stunning natural beauty, they are often reminded of the importance of respecting and preserving these sacred spaces. So next time you see such a site, remember it's more than just a pretty picture. It's a living legacy of the land and its people. This might surprise you. Figs need wasps to thrive. Figs have a fascinating and complex partnership with fig wasps that is essential for their reproduction. When a female fig wasp is born, she emerges from inside a fig after maturing there. This fig serves as both a nursery and a food source for her. Once she escapes, her mission is clear. She must locate another fig to deposit her eggs. As she searches for a new home, she inadvertently pollinates the fig, ensuring it can produce seeds. This symbiotic relationship benefits both species. The figure provides a safe environment for wasp larvae, while the wasps help figs reproduce successfully. Without these tiny, industrious wasps, figs wouldn't exist as we know them. Isn't it incredible how life is intertwined in such unexpected ways? Did you know stars twinkle because of our atmosphere? This delightful effect occurs when light from distant stars travels through Earth's atmosphere, where it encounters layers of air with different temperatures and densities. As the light passes through these layers, it gets bent or refracted in various directions. Atmospheric winds stir up these layers, creating a dance of light that makes stars appear to flicker. On a clear night, the twinkling can be quite enchanting, giving the sky an animated quality. However, if you've ever noticed that stars seem to twinkle more when they are closer to the horizon than when they are directly overhead, you're right. This happens because the light has to pass through more of our atmosphere at lower angles, increasing the chances of distortion. Next time you gaze at the night sky, remember that twinkling is just light playing tag with our air. You won't believe this about prime numbers. As of October 2024, the largest known prime number is truly astounding, boasting over 41 million digits. This enormous number was discovered through a collaborative effort known as the Great Internet Mersenne Prime Search, GIMPS, where math enthusiasts from around the world help find ever larger prime numbers. But there's more than just curiosity at play. GIMPS offers a monetary reward of over $3,000 for anyone who stumbles upon a new prime number, making the search exciting and competitive. Prime numbers are fascinating because they can only be divided by one in themselves, making them the building blocks of mathematics. Their applications stretch from encryption and computer security to patterns in nature. As we continue this thrilling quest for new primes, who knows what extraordinary numbers await discovery? What will the next prime number look like? Could depleted uranium affect Gulf War veterans' health? During the first Gulf War, over 436,000 U.S. troops encountered depleted uranium, a dense material used in armor-piercing rounds. This exposure sparked concerns about its long-term health effects on veterans, raising questions that are still discussed today. Depleted uranium, though less radioactive than natural uranium, can pose risks when fragments enter the body. Many veterans have reported an array of health issues, from respiratory problems to rare cancers, leading to a growing interest in studying the potential links. Experts continue to research how exposure affects not only the veterans, but also the surrounding environments where these materials were used. As soldiers return home, the legacy of their service and the materials they handled remain pivotal in understanding both individual health and environmental safety. How can we ensure the well-being of those who served? Did you know that Roman concrete is still unmatched? This incredible ancient material has amazed scientists and engineers alike for its remarkable durability, even outlasting many modern alternatives. Roman builders mixed volcanic ash, lime, and seawater to create a strong and resilient concrete. This unique blend allowed structures like the Pantheon and majestic aqueducts to withstand the ravages of time and nature. While modern concrete often deteriorates over decades, some Roman buildings have lasted for thousands of years. Researchers believe the volcanic ash in the recipe played a crucial role in its longevity by forming compounds that make it tough against seawater erosion. This fascinating discovery has inspired new efforts to develop eco-friendly concrete alternatives today, combining ancient wisdom with modern technology. Why has Roman concrete remained strong for so long, and can we learn from it to build better for the future? What makes a snake's forked tongue so special? The unique split in a snake's tongue serves a fascinating purpose. Instead of tasting like we do, snakes use their forked tongues to smell their environment, which is vital for hunting and understanding their surroundings. When a snake flicks its tongue, it captures tiny scent particles from the air. Each side of the tongue picks up different scents, allowing the snake to identify which direction the smell is coming from. This amazing ability helps them track prey or evade predators with incredible accuracy. Imagine slithering through your environment and having the ability to taste the air for information. This adaptation isn't just smart, it's essential for survival. Whether they are hunting a mouse or avoiding a larger animal, snakes rely heavily on their keen sense of smell, guided by their remarkable tongue. So next time you see a snake flicking its tongue, remember it's not just about tasting, it's a masterclass in scent navigation. This might surprise you. The beast of Gévaudan, a mysterious creature, terrorized the rural areas of France during the 18th century, leading to the deaths of more than 100 people. Historians believe the beast roamed the countryside between 1764 and 1767, striking fear into the hearts of villagers. Eyewitnesses described it as a large animal, resembling a wolf, but much larger and more ferocious. Despite several hunts by local hunters and even soldiers sent by the king, the true nature of the beast was never confirmed. Was it an extraordinary wolf, a lion, or even a mythical creature? The French public was captivated by this mystery, with stories spreading quickly throughout the country. The panic reached a point where the beast became a legend, inspiring countless tales and adaptations in literature and media. Even today, people still debate its existence, making the beast of Gévaudan a fascinating chapter in French folklore. What do you think it was? An animal or something more sinister? What really happened between Eddie Fisher and Elizabeth Taylor? This fascinating tale begins with Eddie Fisher, a popular singer in the 1950s known for his smooth voice and charm. Before his scandalous romance with actress Elizabeth Taylor, Fisher was married to the beloved actress Debbie Reynolds. Their marriage seemed picture perfect until Fisher fell for the stunning Taylor while she was grieving the loss of her husband. The romance quickly became public, causing a media frenzy and turning Fisher into a controversial figure overnight. Fans were shocked and divided, as many admired the glamorous lives of these stars. Reynolds, who was initially heartbroken, later spoke candidly about the affair, adding more drama to an already tumultuous situation. The love triangle highlighted not just personal betrayals, but also the intense scrutiny celebrities faced during that era. Fisher and Taylor's relationship was short-lived, but it left a lasting impact on Hollywood, raising questions about love, loyalty, and the price of fame. What do you think about love in the limelight? What if I told you laughter can kill you? This odd tale comes from ancient history, where a man reportedly died from laughter after cracking a joke about a donkey munching on figs and suggested it wash them down with wine. While the truth behind this story remains questionable, it highlights how humor can have surprising effects on our health. Laughter is a powerful response, triggering the release of endorphins, our body's natural feel-good chemicals. However, this legend serves as a dark reminder that too much laughter, especially in the wrong context, can lead to unexpected consequences. Throughout history, many have believed that laughter can lighten the mood and even improve health. But this story shakes up that notion. Was the man simply taken by the absurdity of his own joke? Or did he possess a heart that couldn't keep up with his amusement? Either way, it's a quirky reminder of the fine line between joy and the unexpected,